I got a big old thing here because something very exciting is happening on this channel right now. Well, it's exciting for me anyways. I don't do sponsored videos. Well, I shouldn't say I don't do them. I've never done one. I've been offered and I just never take them because that's just never felt right. I never felt like excited about it. So I just never did it. But today, this video is sponsored by Home Chef. I don't know if you guys have ever tried Home Chef. I hadn't before this video, but Home Chef is basically like a home meal delivery service. So what Home Chef does is you can go on their website and you can pick between like a ton of different food choices that they have for that week. You can make your choices based on your preferences. So I know on mine, I chose no mushrooms. But for this one, I was just kind of like open to not having low calorie, but I am going to be starting keto in January. And so for that, they have low carb options. They also have low calorie options. They have meatless options. So they have a lot of different ways that you can meet your dietary needs on there. Ricky does all the cooking in our house, but sometimes he doesn't want to cook. And so it's just nice to have like meals that you know that are coming for the week. And you can choose however many you want, like 2, 3, whatever. You can have meals that are basically ready to prepare for you without going and getting a bunch of ingredients. So I'm gonna open up this box with you guys. I'll show you what's in it. And I'll show you what meals we got and how much it costs. They give you these little pamphlets inside, which are kind of nice, and it tells you what is included in the box to make the item, a picture of the item, and then the directions on how to make it. It tells you the prep cook time, cook within how many days, how difficult it is, the spice level, and then it also has the macros down here on the bottom too. This is the penne pasta al forno, which sounded pretty good to me. Obviously, this is going to be pre-keto because come January 1st, it's on like Donkey Kong if you want to join me. This one looked really good. This was Ricky's choice. He wanted to try this one. This was the Cuban steak burrito with roasted sweet potatoes. So here's a picture of what that looks like. And then we also got the Korean fried chicken. So this is supposedly a customer favorite. So this is what that's supposed to look like. Okay, that looks really good. And we actually got, I think, 2 orders of the Korean fried chicken, and it was 80 bucks. So we got 2, and this is enough for 2 people. So really we got 4 servings of this, 2 servings of this, and 2 servings of this for 80 bucks. That's actually like a pretty good deal because it would definitely cost you more than that if you went to a restaurant. It comes like with this little, I don't know if you can see, let me put this in my lap. It comes with like this little thing that keeps everything like nice and cool inside. Okay, so this is super convenient because this bag says penne pasta al forno, and then it has all this stuff in here. So you literally just take out the bag, put it on your cam shop, and then you can start cooking. Cuban steak burrito, Korean fried chicken, and then another Korean fried chicken, like I said. Ooh, and then it has like this huge ice pack in here, so you don't have to worry about like racing home to get your stuff. And all this stuff in here is still really cold, so, and it's been like out on the countertop for like 4 hours. So here's all of the meats that come with it too. Okay. We're gonna put all this stuff in the fridge and then I'm gonna go about my day. I just wanted to show you guys that. Thank you to Home Chef for sponsoring this video. I mean, like, I thought it was pretty cool. I hope you guys are excited for me because, you know, I don't do sponsored content. So when they reached out and offered, I was kind of like, this is actually one that I would be really excited about. So thank you to Home Chef for sponsoring this video. And this stuff is actually like reasonably priced, guys. And then you guys can get $30 off if you click on the link down below in my description box. $30 off your first Home Chef meal kit box. Just use code KatieHill30. So that's pretty good. That means that you would get all of this that we got for 50 bucks. I hope it tastes good. I am telling you, I am not a cook. So if I can cook this without blowing up the house and actually making it taste good, then you can too. We're gonna do a little shopping. We're gonna do a little shopping. And then we'll come home and have dinner. First thing that we're gonna make is, well, really, the only thing that I wanna make today is the Korean fried chicken. It's this one right here. Hopefully you can see that. It looks really good. And so all the directions are on the back here. So I'm just gonna start taking everything out of the fridge and prepping everything. Trust me when I say I never cook, so if this comes out okay, I'm gonna be shocked. Proceed. It's good?
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I thought that I would give you a little update after we cooked all the meals that we got from Home Chef. The first one was the Korean chicken, and that one was by far my favorite. I absolutely loved that. I could have eaten that every day and been a happy girl. It had like a really good glaze on it. The chicken was really easy to cook too. I am not, like I've said before, I'm not a good cook. Chicken always freaks me out when I cook it because I always feel like it's not going to be done enough and it's going to give me salmonella and I end up overcooking it and then it's dry and not so good. So the way that I cooked the chicken, the directions that they gave me were super simple to follow and it tasted really good. Ricky even approved of it, and that was the one that he was kind of like not as excited about. And then the second one that we got was the Cuban steak burrito with the sweet potatoes. And that was actually really good too. That one was probably my second favorite, but that was Ricky's number one. He loved that dish. I do want to mention that Ricky at first wasn't super excited about Home Chef just simply because he thought that there wouldn't be enough food. Like, he's a big guy. He's, 6'1". He works out a lot, so he needs a lot of food. And so he was concerned that it wouldn't be enough food. And I remember even when he called me and asked what I wanted for dinner, and I said, oh, I'm going to make this, one of the Home Chef meals. He was like, is it enough? I'm like, yes, I think it's going to be enough. And that was on the night that we had the Korean chicken. And it was totally enough. Like, there was plenty on the plate, but also it was a really satisfying and filling meal. So I want to throw that out there if your husbands or boyfriends are kind of like on the fence about this, because it is enough food. So if you are serving 2 people, two servings will be enough. The last thing that we made was the pasta. This one we made the day before New Year's because we wanted to make sure, well, I can't have pasta after New Year's because I'm like watching my carb intake. But that one was actually really good, and it was a nice way to kind of like, have one final steak in 2018 and have some carbs thrown in there. So that one was really good too. That one was probably my third favorite and Ricky's second favorite, and that one was super easy too. The chicken already came in a bag and diced up for you, so really it was as easy as like heating it up in a microwave. The pasta was already cooked for you as well, so all you really needed to do was heat it up. All of the meals that we got, so the pasta was considered beginner level, meaning it was really easy to cook. And then the Cuban steak and the Korean chicken was considered intermediate level. And like I said, I'm not a good cook, but it was super easy to follow, and I'm shocked that I didn't burn anything. So overall, would I recommend Home Chef? Absolutely. I have always thought that meal delivery services were kind of pricey, but when you actually break it down per meal and what that would cost, in a restaurant or even going to the grocery store and cooking these things individually, then it is pretty affordable. One of the big things for me is like if you have an ingredient like, I don't know, like the demi-glaze that was going on the Korean chicken, I don't need 16 ounces of that demi-glaze, So I like that it just gives you the exact amount so you're not wasting any product or you're not having things sit in your fridge that you are never going to use again. So that's another big plus in my book. So this was my review of trying out Home Chef for the first time. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you are interested in trying Home Chef, don't forget that there is a code down below in the description box. KatieHill30 will get you $30 off of your first order. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being supportive. supportive. It's because of you that I was even able to do something like this. So that's super cool. Thanks again for following along and just being always kind to me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.